Okay, good day everyone. So in this video, we are going to tackle the late childhood or during the intermediate schooler. So thank you, of course, for the SlideShare app for this presentation. Ayan, so physical development of the intermediate pupil. So ating napapansin na yung mga kabataan during that grade 4 to grade 6 is very active na yung kanilang pangangatawan in terms of everything in the school. Ayan, as you can see in the picture. And I guess, naaalala niyo pa rin yung during nung kayo yung nasa grade 4 to grade 6, yung iba sa inyo ay mga pandayo sa mga palaro, di ba? We have the palarong pambansa, palarong what do you call that? Panlalawigan, and of course mga palarong pan-district, Ayan. So, nakaka-relate kayo dyan. And there are some questions accordingly during our some survey or nagtanong-tanong din kami about their experience or na-experience ng mga bata in this grade. So if you have noticed, there are some changes in their physical features. And dun sa nararamdaman nila, there is also a changes. So let's talk first the physical changes. On the average, girls are generally 2 years ahead of boys in terms of maturity. So napapansin natin na yung mga kabataang babae during grade 4 to grade 6 is parang ang aga nila nagmamature. Kaya nga minsan ay nagkakaroon ng tuksuhan yung mga magkaklase. Na nahahantong minsan sa kulitan, bulihan, po. But still, as long as walang nasasaktan physically, it is okay. And if also emotionally, kung okay pa rin sa kanila at nakasanayan nila yung magbiruan. Pero pag hindi, so dapat stop natin, guys. And of course, puberty begins early sa mga kababaihan because some of the students during grade 4 to grade 6 are having their menstruation agad. Yes. And budding breast and menstrual periods, of course, for those girls, as I said. Medyo napapaaga, nagtatanong sila kasi they are bata pa, but they are experiencing menstrual periods, and that is normal. Huwag kayong matakot if na-experience nila yung ganyang yung menstrual cycle during that year because that is normal. And also boys tends to have more lean body mass per inch of height than girls. Medyo nakakalaman-laman yung mga kabataan nating kalalakihan, yung mga grade 4 to grade 6 na yan. Medyo parang nagpupugi-pugi na ng bahagya, kasi mayroon ng mga laman, unlike ng kanilang kabataan na yung kanilang yung laman ay hindi pa ganun ka firm. And also girls become concerned about their features. Nagpupulbo na sila. Yung mga medyo dati ay madami kumain, medyo nagdidikris-dikris na ng pagkain, para at least ay mapansin sila minsan nung crush nila. Yan yung nangyayari talaga during that year. And also, boys becomes aware of their stature and muscle size and strength. Kaya nga yung mga grade 4 to grade 6 nagja-jogging na rin sila with their kuya and ate. They are joining some physical activities. So that their muscle and their stature would be that good in their eyes. And next, children must begin opportunities to engage themselves in worthwhile activities. Of course, to promote healthy growth, give them a feeling of accomplishment, and reduce the risk of certain diseases. In terms of having these opportunities, they must be joined with those, how do you call that? So I guess you have the investigatory project during your years, during grade 4 and grade 6, and that is really good because it makes us satisfied or feeling accomplished for that matter. And as you can see in the picture, they are having their investigatory project, of course, by the help of their teachers. And I am so, what do you call that? Nagpapasalamat with those teachers who make some innovations, some changes, some investigation, or what do you call that? Innovations na nga, ano, sa kanilang idea that they also transpired to their students, and that is really good. Thank you so much for their teachers, and of course give them the feeling of accomplishment. That is why grade 4 to grade 6, ang gusto nila pinag-uusapan is their accomplishment. Ano po, ano ba yung tawag nito, yung rank nila sa school, ano ba yung rank nila sa kanilang klase, and nakakatuwa na pag-usapan at because they are very proud on that. Ano, even me, I felt so grateful during my grade 4 to grade 6 because some of my relatives are talking, they are that is mahusay, magaling, mga ganyan. Ano, and I guess na-experience na din dyan. And sana na-experience nyo talaga na yun, ano yung feeling accomplished ka for those things na akala mo ay hindi nila na-appreciate pero na-appreciate nila. I'll also reduce the risk of certain diseases. Ano? So, since yung bata ay naging active yung pangangatawan, so medyo na, what do you call that, exposed na siya dun sa mga dumi-dumi or mga bacteria. Kaya yung katawan niya na immune na so that the certain diseases na meron sa kapaligiran ay kaniyang nalalabanan. So let's talk with the cognitive development of the intermediate schoolers. Ano? Yung kanilang mga pag-iisip, di ba? So in this picture, as you can see, they are inside the library or laboratory. And we have here the boy. He said, I'm feeling, I'm thinking, I'm seeing, I'm wondering, and I'm noticing. Ano? So those terminologies are what I call that, nag-implicate or it simplify na yung isang bata ay nagkakaroon ng what I call that, pag-iisip, ano magandang pag-iisip or nakakapag-isip na siya in that years, and that's really good. So what is intelligence? Ano? So it is the ability to create an effective product or service that is valued in a culture. Also, it is a set of skills that makes it possible for a person to solve problems in life. Ano? Let's talk about first the ability to create an effective product or service. Because during that year, yung kanilang pag-iisip ay talagang dapat nalinangin. Ano? Dapat ay maturuan sila na mag-isip ng mag-isip na mag-isip or i-develop yung kanilang kakayahan sa pag-iisip. Ano po? Para yung intelligence nila will step by step na tumataas, and a set of skills that makes it possible for a person to solve the problems in life. Because if they are having good thinking, yung magandang sistema ng kanilang pag-iisip ay naiisaayos also. And also the potential for finding or creating solutions for problems. Specifically, if they have their activities in school, even sa bahay, they could also think of something that they could help with their parents, especially those idea na alam nilang makakatulong, and which includes gathering new knowledge. And that is necessary, guys, to have them a simple talk with your children para yung idea nila so they are gathering knowledge coming from us because they are very fond of those knowledge. Uhaw na uhaw sila sa kaalaman, kaya dapat ay we have to give them more knowledge that they could use in the near future. So that is coming from Sir Howard Gardner, the proponent of multiple intelligence. And of course, the initial cognitive characteristics. their thinking skills become more effective compared to their primary years. Yeah? During grade 1 to grade 3 ay mas tumataas yung kanilang kakayahan sa pag-iisip. Yung iba diyang mga estudyante, or I guess some of you are isa dun sa mga panlaban sa mga MTOP, na ini-sponsor siya ng non-government organizations, parang Metro Bank. So thank you sa Metro Bank for sponsoring that activity, yung MTOP. And there are more organizations that who support those activities that develop the thinking skills of our dear future professionals. And we also have the reading development, marked by a wide application of a word track, attack, wide vocab or wide vocabulary. During my elementary days, 4 to grade 6, I have my teacher na she is doing some word bank. Sana yung teacher nyo nakagawa din ng ganon during your grade 4 to grade 6. I am so proud with that teacher namin, idol ko si ma'am. Na naglalagay siya sa may pinto ng isang salita for that week, and nag-uunahan talaga kami na malaman namin yung general information na nilalagay ni Madam. And thank you, ma'am, because you what do you call that, nag-inspire sa amin to have those more words na inaaral at na lumalawak talaga yung vocabulary namin. And sana ay gawin din ninyo yan, dear future teachers. Kasi magandang siya, best practices din siya, I guess, because that is effective sa amin. And now is attention. They have now longer and more flexible span of attention, because during grade 1 to grade 3, ay super lang talaga yung attention ng isang bata. Pagkatapos nun, ay madali na siyang ma-distract, especially if the subject is near dun sa recess, dun sa kakain sila, di ba? Yung kayo ay pag nag-bell na, once the bell rung, so unahan na kayo, ting, 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 titingin na kayo sa paligid nyo, kasi yung mga nearby room ninyo naglalabasan na, tapos kayo ganado pa si teacher nyo. So yung attention ng bata talagang hulululo ma'am, process na, iba wala na yung focus. But during grade 4 to grade 6 ay napaglalabanan na yung mga ganong akto, kasi masasaway na sila, and their attention is longer than grade 1 to grade 3. Next is creativity. They are now open to explore new things. Ang dami mga kabataan ng grade 4 to grade 6 na kung ano yung ginagawa, gusto ma-experience, they are fond of some knowledge, learnings, because they are really exploring their horizons. And that is really good, because that is normal and we must support them. So accordingly, coming from James Russell Lowell, he said that creativity is not the finding of a thing, but making something out of it after it is found. Yeah. So, and of course, creativity is encouraged when the activities encourage different responses. And dapat talaga is we have given them the response of what they have did. Kasi ang gusto ng bata na yung sense of accomplishment niya is napapansin. Kaya nga tayong mga future teachers, dapat ay alam natin na kung paano ba mag-appreciate nung ginagawa ng ating mga student. Even hindi kagandahan yung painting, sabi mo maganda. At least ma-feel niya na mayroong nakaka-appreciate nung ginawa niya. And hindi naman siguro kaplastikan yung ma-appreciate mo yung gawa ng bata, di ba? And of course, celebrate uniqueness, because they are very unique with their talents, their skills, and abilities. Kaya, dear future teachers, mapapansin nyo yan sa mga estudyante nyo, na talagang iba-iba sila. That is why during these times, sa mga activity ng teachers, we have the differentiated activities. Ano? Na kung saan those differentiated activities are incorporate for a particular subject which could develop another intelligence of our student, because we believe that our students have their own unique talent and skills, di ba? And of course, the abilities. And of course, we must break the stereotyping. Ano? Hindi dapat manatili sa kanila yung stereotyping na pag-iisip. Ano? Dapat basagin natin yun, guys. And also, we value process over product. Kasi maganda na nakikita nila kung paano ba, how that thing be done, and how that particular thing ay ginawa. Kasi kalalakihan nila yon, and yun yung ibubuhay nila sa sarili nila habang sila ay naglalakbay sa mundong ito. And also reduce stress and anxiety. Hindi maganda na yung mga bata, grade 4 to grade 6 ay stress na stress sa buhay. They must enjoy their age. Maybe some of you have not enjoyed those years because some of our parents are very conservative, mahigpit, overprotective na tinatawag. I guess some of you are have experienced that kind of parenting. And yun naman yung dapat na baguhin natin, kasi dapat they are just enjoying their life with our support for their for their talent, skills, and abilities, and sa kanilang interest. Of course, yan, as I said, support to share ideas, minimize competition and external rewards, because the students ng grade 4 to grade 6 are very fond of doing competition. Gusto niya laging top 1, top 2, kumbaga very sila, very what do you call that? Inaalam talaga nila kung anong top sila. Ano yung grades nila sa ganitong subject, Yan, So, yan. And now we have the impact of media. So students have more opportunity to communicate effectively. And during this year, our times, sobrang grabe yung effect ng media sa ating mga kabataan. And dapat ay nababantayan natin yan. And we must teach them how to work collaboratively. Dapat ay with collaboration. And during this pandemic talagang some of the students are doing collaboration with their output, kasi mahirap naman talaga mag-isa kapag online class. Yes, we have feel those things that you have built, that you have got, guys. And of course, use technological tools. Dapat ay techie tayo. Especially those mga applications, mga applications na ginagamit natin. Dapat ay tayo ay gamay sa mga ganong applications. And also analyze problems, set goals, and formulate strategies for achieving goals. Kaya nga yung mga grade 4 to grade 6, they are having their plans. Pag high school niya, dito siya mag-aaral. Gusto niya science-oriented. Gusto niya sports curriculum strand siya. Gusto niya ganito yung strand niya pag Yes. Kasi they are now setting their goals. And maganda na maituro natin sa kanila yung tamang pag-set ng goals. With the help of the teachers, with the help of you as future teachers, ma-apply na natin to sa ating mga kapatid, sa mga pinsan, and we must seek out information or skills on their own. Wag yung puro bigay lang tayo ng bigay ng information sa mga bata. Kasi ang nangyayari, spoon feeding. Yung isip nila ay namamindset, namamindset yung sila na ay bibigay ni teacher yung ganyang information, we must teach them how to seek those information that they need. Media and aggression. Ayan, kasi may effect din yung media sa ating mga bata. So according to the Public Health Summit in 2000, the following are some negative results of the media. Ano, number one, increase in antisocial and aggressive behavior. Ano, yung iba hindi na nakikihalubilo kasi they are just having their phones, maghapon, magdamag, nakakalimutan na nila na we have their another world. Hindi yung media world lang yung mundo nila. And aggressive behavior because on what they saw in some their TV programs, I guess, naapektuhan talaga yung kanilang pag-iisip. And sometimes hindi nakakatuwa yung approach nila sa ibang tao or sa mga kapatid nila. Since they are doing aggressive behavior, sinusuntok or sinisipa nila yung kapatid nila, and that is bad. Hindi magandang epekto ng media no, sa ating mga kabataan. Next is less sensitive to violence and those who suffers it. And ang masama kung dahil sa nasa media lang sila nakatutok, hindi sila nag-share sa totoong tao, where they're just in virtual, yun, suffer talaga sila and hindi nawawala, hindi napaprocess yung mga pinagdadaanan nila. Kaya nga dapat ay, especially kung may babae yung anak ninyo, so dapat ay nag-share sila sa mga magulang. Huwag natin silang yung hihigpitan na masyado na nagiging resulta na kung saan hindi sila natututong mag-share sa atin. They are afraid to share their experience. Because grade 4 to grade 6 ay talagang dapat ay nag-share sila kasi para ma-process or matulungan natin yung kanilang mga dapat gawin, masabi natin sa kanila. And they view that world as violent and mean. They are fear of being a victim of violence. Kaya nga yung ibang bata, hindi lang nakikisalamuha kasi baka maging maging biktima lang siya ng isang violence act. Natatakot sila, 'di ba? Kaya dapat ma-process natin yung mga ganong iniisip ng mga bata. And they desire to see more violence in entertainment and real life. Hindi kumbaga yung naiisip nila ng mga fantasies, na naiisip nila ay ma-experience nila. Even me, those things na nakikita ko, napapanood ko have effect in my mind. Guys? And I guess, ganun din yung sa inyo. Nagigets niyo ba? Doon sa totoong buhay, gusto natin, nakikita natin yung ganun. Pero if that is violence, hindi maganda na gusto natin makakita ng violence. Entertainment pwede. And we view violence as an acceptable way to settle conflicts. If those violence ay na nakikita nila is acceptable way to settle the conflict, that is another hindi magandang epekto ng media sa ating mga kabataan. Kasi hindi maganda na because of that violence, matatapos lahat. Hindi ganoon. Hindi ganoon yung totoong mundo. Dapat is we must talk, kausapin natin the correct process or the correct steps on that is talk with kung sino man yung hindi natin nakakasundo, tayo mag-sorry. Kung tayo na agrabyado, tayo pa rin yung pakumbaba. Kasi that is the good attitude. Yes. Next is social-emotional development of the intermediate schoolers. It is difficult to make children miserable when they feel worthy of themselves. Kaya di ba, I guess na experience din sa mga magulang yung pinupuri-puri kayo, especially if you are visiting your cousins, your mga kamag-anak, mga relatives, tapos nasama kayo doon. Ay, sayan sa klase, ganyan-ganyan yan. Yan yung dumayo yan sa investigatory project, dumayo yan sa singing competition, dumayo yan ng boxing, dumayo yan ng ganyan. And that is really, 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 a sense of a worthiness sa ating mga kabataan. And even in ourselves is talagang gusto natin yung ganon. Next. So understanding self-competence, self-identity, and self-concept. They are having a growing sense of competence. Gusto talaga nila ay nakikipag-compete and dapat yung ginagawa nila is na-appreciate. Di ba? And they can now describe themselves with internal and psychological characteristics and traits. Yung kanilang mga perspective, yung mga notions nila sa buhay at mga goals nila ay talagang nag-internalize na nila kung ano ba talaga yon. And some of those they judge others' intentions. So alam na nila yung mga ganito yung niyan, gusto sa'yo. Purposes and actions, especially may mga crush na dyan, grade 4 to grade 6. Lumalapit yung kaklase. Ganito yan. Tapos away ka niyan. Sa una lang yan. Di ba yung mga bata, alam na nila yung mga, kasi nakiki-epekto din ng media. They are very exposed ba? Doon sa mga ganong mga panuorin. And they give social attitudes and behaviors. And mas maganda talaga na nabibigay sa kanila yung pangailangan na social. Nakikisalamuha. Kaya dapat pinapayagan natin talaga yung mga bata na makipagkaibigan. Huwag yung puro phone lang yung hawak nila buong maghapon. Kasi it helps them to survive in this world na maisip nila na mayroon palang ibang tao that could help them, that could be their shoulders to lean on. Ayan. Hindi yung puro unan lang yung hawak nila. And they increase skepticism of others' claims. Kasi minsan ay yung ibang tao ay gusto lang lagi na self lang nila yung magaling. Mas maganda rin kung yung mga kabataan natin is napupuri talaga sila. And yung bang interest nila at yung kanilang mga iniisip ay mabibigyang katugunan. So next, emotional development. Isa ito sa mga factor na kung saan yung bata na yung grade 4 to grade 6 is, what I call that, yung emotion niya is iba na. Iba na than grade 1 to grade 3. Kasi nga meron na silang crush, grade 4 to grade 6. And gusto nila yung mga crush nila na yan ay habang buhay na nilang makasama kahit hindi naman talaga. Yan. They improve emotional understanding. Yung mga na-experience nila sa bahay, with their parents ay kanila na yung nauunawaan. So greater ability to show or conceal emotions. Ito yung kung saan yung ibang kabataan is marunong na mag-alo or okay lang yan, yung sympathy na tinatawag. Maalam na sila noon. They could show their sympathy with their friends. Next, emotional intelligence has 4 main areas. Number 1 is developing emotional self-awareness. And dapat they are very aware on their self, especially grade 4 to grade 6. And I guess na-experience na rin yung ganong serye ng buhay na alam ninyo talaga kung ano kayo, and you are aware of your emotions and your feelings. And they could manage their emotions or the self-control. Hindi yung pabigla-bigla, nasagi lang yung papel niya, manununtok na, Then, dapat ay yung self-control ay makita na dun sa grade 4 to grade 6 during this time. Reading emotions, perspective taking, yung dapat na makikita na rin yan. And of course, handling emotions or resolving problems. They could share something that could resolve the particular problem na kanilang pinagdadaanan. And in terms of building friendships, yan, they are fond of peer interactions increases. Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, dapat sila ay pinapayagan na makipag, yan, friend sa kanilang mga kasama sa paligid. Approval and belongingness contribute to stability and security of their emotional development. Hindi maganda na sila ay insecure sa mga tao sa paligid nila. Kasi those children na insecure ay sila yung naka-experience nung hindi belong doon sa particular na barkadahan. Kaya dapat ay yung pag friend nila, 'di ba? Pag grade 4 to grade 6, 'di ba, yung mga may headband sila na may malalaking ganun, na parang Mickey Mouse, pare-pareho sila na merong ganun. Yan. They sense that they are belong to that group. And yun naman mga papogi nating ninyong mga estudyante, yan, sama-sama din sila. They are flocked together. Ayan. And there are 5 types of peer status, guys. Number 1 is popular, average, neglected, rejected, and controversial. Ito yung makikita natin sa mga barkadahan. Let's say popular, yan, mga sikat. Pagpasok nilang school, yan. Si yan? And we have the average student. Sila lang din magkakasama. And yung mga neglected, may mga neglected din pala tayong mga hindi natin napansin. But I guess ngayon naiintindihan na natin na may mga ganung palang friendship or ganung estudyante inside the classroom. The popular, the average, the neglected, and ang pangit nitong isa, rejected. Rejected siya. And the controversial. May mga ganun palang types of peer status. Mga paboy band sila. Next, popular children which peers find every positive have the following skills. Give out reinforcements. We must act, they are acting naturally. Hindi nila kailangan kung ano yung gawin. They listen carefully and keep an open communication. And that is really necessary. They have to share what they think of. Ano ba yung mga thought nila. And happy and are in control of their negative emotions. Diba? And shows enthusiasm and concern for others. Sympathetic, and dapat ay yung being concerned nila ay nakikita natin. But the negative feeling toward rejected children are this, participate less in the classroom. Laging nasa likod lang siya, or mas gusto niya nasa side lang siya, ayaw niyang tatawagin siya to recite. Kasi they have negative feeling because they experience siguro yung being rejected. And next is having negative attitudes on school tardiness and attendance. Siguro makikita natin yung mga bata na laging wala sa room, laging wala sa klase, and we guess na or naiisip natin na siguro they are rejected, they have this kind of thought. So bantayan natin yan. And they are more often reported as being lonely. May mga bata talaga na being palonely talaga. Yung mga so lagi nang kulang sa aruga ba. And in boys, they are aggressive, become impulsive. Manununtok talaga siya pagka 'di ba? Hindi niya nagustuhan. And emotional reactive, and matagal siya pakalmahin. May mga bata talagang ganito because siguro baka sa bahay or sa lugar na kung saan sila nakatira. Kasi yun yung epekto talaga ng social. And fewer social skills. Ayaw naman nila makihalubilo. Yung mga masamang epekto ng being this kind of feeling. In terms of family, dapat ay the family support is needed, 'di ba? Especially their parents. Hindi maganda na lumalaki mga bata na bahala sila sa buhay nila, yung maluwag yung ating trato. They must feel also na we are what call that? Yung may higpit din, hinihigpitan din sila. And family support is crucial, which characterized by success and failure. Kaya siguro yung mga ibang mga kabataan, ganun yung nangyari sa kanila kasi hindi maganda yung family support. At hindi rin naman maganda na iasa natin yung support na yun sa ibang tao or sa lolo at sa lola or sa mga tito at tita. Talagang maganda na dapat as father, as mother, tayo talaga dapat yung nagko-control, nagsusupport dun sa anak natin. Huwag natin iasa sa ibang tao or sa yaya kasi iba yung parenting na ibibigay sa kanila. Kasi hindi naman nila yun anak, 'di ba? Kaya dapat yung tatay at nanay talaga yung gumagawa ng ganong klase ng parenting. And if children do not find a supportive family, they can easily get frustrated. Yun yung kaya mayroong mga bata na frustrated naman siya, lonely naman siya kasi walang support na natatanggap sa family. And grade 4 to grade 6 is very crucial. Kasi wala pa silang, hindi pa nila naiisip kung ano yung dapat gawin dun sa ganung problema kasi medyo mabigat na siya eh. Family relationship enables them to successfully go through this stage of development. That is why the family is very, very, very necessary to enable them to be successful in this kind of stage, in the stage of development, the family support. Kaya dapat nandyan lagi yung family for them. Because sila yung basic unit of society and sila yung inuuwian ng bata. Kaya hindi rin maganda na yung mga anak natin is yung grade 4 to grade 6, pinapayagan na agad natin na doon matutulog sa kung saan-saan. Mas maganda na talagang sa bahay sila mag-i-stay. Kasi napakabata pa nila para lalayas. Hindi maganda. Ayan. So, mas feel nila yung sense of belongingness with the family and yung na-appreciate yung bawat isang kakayahan at yung nararamdaman. So, I guess that is the end of my discussion for this series. And abangan po natin yung next episode of our discussion, of my discussion, during high school years. Kasi tapos na tayo sa grade 4 to grade 6. So thank you so much guys sa panonood at sana mas panuurin pa ninyo or abangan pa ninyo yung mga video niya upload ko for this professional education class. So thank you so much again and have a nice day everyone.